tickets are on sale now, starting at just $15 at all Ticketmaster locations and the arena at Gwinnett Center box office.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Petey Williams.
Still to come tonight on this 2-hour Thursday Night Impact broadcast, the no disqualification Monsters Ball preview tag team match, plus Kurt Angle and Team 3D versus LAX and Junior Fatu. And what does Sting have in store for Kurt Angle? Sting's revenge tonight. It's coming on his time and his terms.
And his opponent, accompanied by Miss Brooks from Wall Street in Manhattan, New York, Roode.
Many of the questions that we had about Roode Incorporated and Robert Roode's relationship with Ms. Brooks were answered last week. We found out that Roode inherited a family fortune from his late grandfather, and we also know that Roode's situation with Ms. Brooks is strictly that of employer and employee. And Don West, I guess it also became very apparent exactly why Ms. Brooks continues to take the verbal and physical abuse from the boss.
Well, she has to take it, Mike. If there's any way, shape, or form she's going to be able to help her mother, she's got to put up with what Robert Roode dishes out, and you know it's bothering her. You can see it in her body language, but sometimes family has to come first. Well, Mike, as we see Robert Roode and Petey Williams in the ring, it reminds me of this Sunday. Both of these guys will be in the fight for the right. A reverse battle royal where you have to fight your way into the ring.
You're right, Don. 16 competitors will start this Sunday at Bound for Glory, and it will lead eventually to only one getting a shot at the TNA World's Heavyweight Championship. Get all the late-breaking Bound for Glory news, text to your phone immediately after tonight's edition of Thursday Night Impact. Just text TNA to 76,000.
Oh, Petey Williams hits the Hurricane Rana. You talk about athleticism. He showed it right there. He's got the momentum from the start of this match, and it seems like Robert Roode's having a hard time getting on track.
Quite an interesting history. If you take a look at the past between Petey Williams and Robert Roode, both former members of Team Canada. Don, when you have that Canadian Destroyer, oh man, what a spinebuster out of nowhere by Robert Roode.
You can see Miss Brooks looking on, not showing any great support there for Robert Roode, but Robert Roode has turned this around since that spinebuster, and he's just got that strength. He really does. He has a way of springing it on you, can turn the match around in a hurry, and he's in total control, Mike.
Neckbreaker, follow pin attempt leads to another near fall for Robert Roode. I was just going to talk about what Petey Williams brings to TNA. That incredible finishing move, the Canadian Destroyer. And to me, that Canadian Destroyer could be an equalizer here against the size advantage of the larger Robert Roode. Petey able to get the boots up as Roode charges into the corner and then plants him with the Bulldog.
Well, whenever he's in the ring, the crowd anticipates it. Look at Miss Brooks smiling as Petey Williams kind of getting an advantage. Did you see Robert Roode sending him outside with the shoulder block? Get it? Wow! Just using the knees perfectly as Petey Williams coming in. And could he be trying to set it up?
Swing and miss with the clothesline by Roode, and Petey Williams snaps off the side head scissors.
Mike, I'm still wondering about Sting. You know he's been plotting this revenge ever since Kurt Angle put his hands on his son. He's been almost eerily quiet since the beginning of the show.
Look at that move by Petey Williams. Slingshot into the Hurricane Rana. Sunday at Bound for Glory as Ms. Brooks looks on. Both Petey Williams and Robert Roode involved in the fight for the right. Now just using Ms. Brooks as a human shield, and he shoves it right into Petey Williams.
Well, he only cares about one person, and that's himself. Anything he can use to get himself an advantage, he'll do it. But Petey Williams, quick roll up. Oh, almost hit it.
Side roll leads to a 2 count. Every championship on the line at Bound for Glory. First ever TNA Knockouts champion to be crowned. Plus the tag team titles on the line. Team Pac-Man against AJ Styles and Tonto. Fallen Angel versus Black Machismo for the X Division title. And the big one, Kurt Angle versus Sting for the TNA World's Heavyweight Championship as Petey Williams hits the DDT.
And you can see Miss Brooks, she's not hiding her satisfaction as he nails it. And now Petey Williams setting up for the Canadian Destroyer, trying to reel him in here. And Robert Roode rolls into him. Whoa! He's able to counter, and he's got the payoff. Dude, got it.
finally get a TNA World's title shot, but Roode isn't satisfied with just getting the win over Petey Williams.
Oh, he's calling Miss Brooks in, and he's telling Miss Brooks to take it to Petey Williams to slap him across the face. He's demanding it of her, and I don't know that she can argue with him when you think about her situation.
This is what we talked about earlier. Listen to what he's saying. I'm your boss. This is an employer-employee relationship, and he continues to berate Ms. Brooks, and here comes Kaz.
Well, we know the history between these two, and Kaz comes in, and what a light shot. Looks like he even caught his hand hard, and you see Robert Roode, though, bailing out. He doesn't want to deal with Kaz in any way, shape, or form right here.
Ms. Brooks is in a unique situation, Don. Because of her family problems, she can't stand up to Robert Roode, but Kaz sure can.
Well, Kaz just looking at him, as you can see Robert Roode demanding that Miss Brooks get out of that ring and join him. And
Down here now!
oh, you can hear him just using the vulgar language. Kaz saying you don't have to do it.
He's insisting on it. Oh, what a tough situation this has to be for Ms. Brooks. You can see that she's torn. You can see how much she likes the attention from Kaz, but at the same time, there's the paycheck from Robert Roode. Look at that.
Well, you saw how Robert Roode felt about it. He wasn't going to let Kaz get the last laugh. He just pulls her right out of the ring, and it forces her to join him. And you can see he spins her around towards the ramp.
We know that Sting is looking to get revenge on Kurt Angle tonight, on his time and on his terms. However, Kurt Angle is in search of Sting. Let's send it to the back, where JB is with the Olympic gold medalist.
Kurt, I really don't think this is a good idea. Kevin said Sting's really pissed off right now.
I know he's pissed off. I'm kind of pissed off, too. What the hell am I whispering about? Just follow me.
One more on. Where you going?
Right here. If you want to find a piece of crap like Sting, it's the first place you look. Oh my God. Can I help you? No, wrong guy.